So we're going to do what's called a pre-record. We were in the studio for our live show. And then we're going to do a show now because tomorrow we're going to be in Vegas for Central. So, I gotta get my headphones on. So basically you won't hear this one on Dash Radio until tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't even know.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta do this too. So you can see behind the scenes prep.
That's our annoying dog in the background.
Mm-hmm. One of the three. We're babysitting one. Yep.
That won't be quiet.
We'll try not to tell him, shut up. All right. There's that.
I heard something today that to get a dog to stop barking, you're supposed to play this classical music.
That would work for me. All right, we're going to go now what's called live to tape, but we'll be live on Facebook, right?
Yep. Go.
Swoop down with Holli and Michael here in our home studio. A few things have been done, but you can't see it around us. We're coming to you, though, live on Facebook, and then this will air. And, you know, we're supposed to evergreen shows, not talk about it, but screw it. This will air tomorrow.
We can do what we want.
We can do what we want. We'll be in Vegas tomorrow. Incredible fight that I think is going to be very entertaining tomorrow.
That's right.
Let me back up. It's not an incredible fight. It'll be great entertainment. People are even comparing it to WWF or WWE because they've got this belt they created just for the winner tomorrow called the Money Belt.
Oh my gosh.
Great name for it, though.
$100 million?
Well, for just getting in the ring, Conor McGregor gets $100 million, and I believe Floyd will make a minimum of $300 million.
Oh my god.
But I digress. And
that's tomorrow or Saturday?
That's Saturday night.
Okay.
Yes. Natalie, we're happy you're joining us. We'll try to wake you up. She's getting sleepy writing. But, no, you know, people like you and I, we work from home. What's up, Randy? What's up, Alan? Hello to everybody that's joining us. As I said earlier, here on Facebook Live, Michael Pockets, when you're listening on Playboy Radio or Dash Talk, that's Dash Radio. Download the app. It's free to download, free to listen, and commercial free. You can also go to hollyandmichael.com. That's Holli with an I.
Yes, it is. All our stuff is up there.
All the shows are up there, and all the Facebook Lives are up there, too, under the TV section, I believe.
Yes, they are.
So that is what George and Abby are going to Vegas to tomorrow. All right. Hopefully I'll see George and Abby.
And someone just won the lottery, right?
Yeah, but wait, back to Vegas. I know the Loves are coming. Christian and Veronica, excited to see them. Go back to, somebody in Massachusetts. It was a 53-year-old woman who did tell her boss, I am not coming in any longer. Must be a very happy lady. One person, I love all the advice she was getting. Mark Cuban and all this were trying to tell her, what does this have to do with swinging? Not much. But I'm telling you right now, if we had won the Powerball, but we didn't play.
No.
Had we won the Powerball, a lot of people would be partying free for the rest of their life.
Right.
Because you can't, even you and I and our children and our grandchildren wouldn't spend that much money if invested properly.
Yeah, and you're talking about half, because government gets half.
All right,
right?
so what is it, 780 million? That's 390 million after taxes, if I'm not mistaken. 390 million. Invested at 10% a year, 390 million. If you can make 10% a year, 39 million a year in just interest.
Oh my gosh.
So a lot of you would be partying hard, would be flying people places, and the clubs would just be Central Las Vegas, Central New York would be way over the top, even more so than they are now. What's that, Rosemary?
Club in every city.
We would, and you know what? Either that, or we
not
would.
every city.
I don't know if we would open a club in every city, or because we're so supportive of others in the lifestyle, the clubs that are open, just give them money so that they can let people in free and people can come try it out. And because you and I are about being inclusive.
Yeah.
You know, you and I are about contrary to some woman who's like a witch, but put a B in front of it. Our feet are on the ground.
We can cuss on there.
They're not up in the air. Now, I don't like calling people names, but I read this thing. We talked about MeWe on the show earlier this week, and then we put a post out specifically stating we were going to use MeWe.
Right.
But the people need to understand it may not be the end-all of end-alls.
No, of course not.
And we have friends, Marie and something, Marie and Michael, or I forgot what they go by on Facebook, Coran Mand or something like that. They're all very pro MeWe, and we believe in them. We believe that they did their due diligence and that they believe in this app and this program. So we're very happy that they are trying to migrate people over there.
Right.
Because they believe it'll be uncensored. They'll allow nudity. And if you read the terms of service for MeWe, and I need to say this because this is a big lifestyle issue right now, a woman really jumped on your case, said she wasn't insulting you, but when, and I gotta talk to this, when she claims that as broadcasters you must do your due diligence, yo, witch, you have no clue who contacted us. You have no clue who we spoke to. So back off, go back into your hole, crawl under it, because you're not relevant to me. You're really not. Because if you were relevant, you would have handled yourself maturely. That's my rant.
Okay.
I mean, weren't you pissed?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
And your final thing on it was, and one of the best parts was, it doesn't belong in the group you posted these things in.
Yeah.
It doesn't belong in this group because it's not relevant to this topic or to this place. The administrator had no problem with it.
Right.
Because it is about people that want to post nude pictures. Anyway, their terms of service, you asked me to look into it deeper.
Yes.
Thank you, Daniel Black, for helping. But their terms of service say that no nudity is allowed. However, they also claim, which is good, that they have the right to police or not police private groups.
Yeah.
And that's, I believe, one of the positives. Because if they don't police the private groups,
then things can happen.
things can happen. We love Facebook. We're not leaving Facebook.
No.
But it is nice to think that you can have an option that is currently free, that you can post things without worrying about being...
Supplement Facebook.
Right.
Just because you want to post things.
I was talking to other friends, Carly and Mark, big lifestyle promoters and advocates, and they made a good point too. Nudity is fun. Nudity is sexy. But come on. If you know it can get a group shut down, or if you know it can get you kicked off, I believe somebody once said that when they think of the lifestyle, unfortunately they think we're freaks. We're not.
No, we're not.
We like to get freaky,
Of course.
but we're not freaks. So we can go without posting nudity when we're asked not to, and we can post nudity where we can. I just choose to believe that the majority of those living this incredible lifestyle and part of this incredible community that we love, it's, the nudity would be great if we could do it, but it's not.
It's not necessary.
It's not the end all. Without it, you're not going to lose who you are.
No.
I don't know. That's just me.
No, I totally agree with you. It's not. We don't have to do it. It's not a need.
Right. It might be a want, which is negotiable.
Yes.
But not a need. I think this Me Week could be good. There is word. I don't need a name drop like this woman that was trying to battle you. It was hysterical to see her pull out ridiculous, immature stops. But I don't want to, quote unquote, beat this to death. MeWe is nice. Give it a try if you want. If you don't mind, create another profile. There are a lot of private groups. Ask your friends who's on there. MeWe could be a good thing. MeWe could charge in the future. Currently, there is a 99-cent upgrade and a $4.99 or $5.99 upgrade per month. But check it out.
Yeah.
All we said.
Check it out.
That fly just came back.
I know. I just saw it.
Our home studio. We have a fly and it's bugging me.
It's driving me crazy.
It's driving me crazy. But check it out. There's no reason to not check it out. Anyway, all right. I'm done with that.
Learn for yourself.
Learn for yourself. Central Las Vegas this weekend. Must make this announcement. Central After Dark will be closed.
Yes.
Central After Dark, Friday and Saturday evening, will be closed. The pool is open, but we are making changes to the club. Good changes based on recommendations. A, the privacy areas are getting more private.
Yeah.
There is going to be a new sound system and a few other things that we felt was needed to continue to grow. We're not moving from hotel to hotel to hotel. There's some promoters, bless them, that now they're no longer at this hotel, they're at that hotel.
And you never know.
And you never know. We are always in the same place. Central Las Vegas is inside the Adult Entertainment Complex in Vegas, known as Sapphire Gentlemen's Club. We are a private VIP club for couples and single women inside there. But yes, we are doing upgrades. And so this weekend, when we had to choose the weekend, we figured Fight Weekend might be the best weekend. To change things up, because next weekend is Labor Day, and there are a lot of people RSVP'd already for Central Las Vegas.
They're ready to labor.
They're ready to labor on that day.
Yeah, they will.
You went through labor once.
Oh, just once, and then I stopped.
I know. You didn't want to do it.
And it only lasted like a couple hours.
Desire Venice Cruise. Go check out.
Pop that puppy out. Well,
Pop that
puppy.
Pop that baby out, and that's it. Yeah, pop that baby out, and that was it. Desire Venice Cruise. Go check out desire-experience.com.
Less than a month.
Less than a month. Italy, baby. Croatia and Slovenia. Desire-experience.com. Then Young Swingers Week, October 21st through 28th.
Yes.
Great event, youngswingersweek.com. Give them a shout. Always Desire, great place to go.
Always.
So desire-experience.com. Again, give it all a check. See for yourself. What do you think? I've got all these things in front of me that I wanted to talk about.
I know, and I have one thing. Oh, it's double-sided.
It's double-sided. But you don't like having all these things in front of you.
I don't, because I don't like reading things. I'm not good at reading.
No. Someone's asking if we've ever been on the Bliss Cruise. No, we have not. So we work very hard to stay neutral and not talk about things we have not experienced ourselves.
Yeah.
If you would like, send us a message on Facebook or email us info@hollyandmichael.com, and we can put you in touch with people that have been on the cruise, that, pros or cons, they'll tell you.
Yeah, of course.
And if you're going to get pissed, then don't ask them. I mean, you list pros and cons about me, and this woman got really bent out of shape.
True.
I'm thinking, do you work for this company or something?
You get kickbacks? What's going on?
I know. No, but anyway, yeah. We have not been on Bliss Cruise. If you would like to learn more about it, send us a message and we will put you in touch via Facebook with people that have, and they'll be honest with you. We trust them, so hopefully you'll trust them too.
Yes.
Is that fair?
Totally fair.
Drew, what's up, man? I need to come get my beard trimmed. I know.
Yeah.
It's getting a little scraggly here.
It grows really fast.
I want to do more of this.
So you can braid it.
No,
Oh.
not braiding it. Not braiding it. When somebody asked you this weekend, hey, I bet you can encourage Michael to shave his beard. This was in New York. Do you remember, why do you tell them you don't want me to shave my beard?
Well, one, it's soft down there.
Down where?
Down south.
So when I go down on you, it's softer.
It's very soft.
I must say, women we've played with have said the same thing too.
Scruff does not feel good down there. And when you're making out, it just doesn't...
Do you remember...
Sometimes hair's getting, tickling my nose, but it's totally worth it compared to scruff.
So, Ellie and Al, the Aussie Swingers, great show, great podcast, great friends of ours, call it pash rash.
Yes.
Because when I do shave, or when I did shave, the scruff would grow back like that. And we'd kiss, and you'd get that red stuff around your lips and down there.
And those lips, too.
Passion ration. Pash rash.
Ration.
Pash rash.
But also, I think if you shaved it, you would be tan up top and then super white.
Our daughter wants me to shave it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if it ever got to the point where it was really annoying, but even with humidity in Jamaica when we were there with Young Swingers Week in July, not bad at all. No, I don't feel it. I really, and the 114-degree heat at our pool in Las Vegas for Central, I don't feel it.
No. And you know what? It covers up things. If you have any blonde
It is. Beards are makeup for men, I'll tell you. And it is,
I need to grow a beard on my forehead.
No, you don't. They're gorgeous. A lot of women that we've played with, not everyone.
Has a beard?
But a lot of women, God forbid, a lot of women we've played with have said, wow, it is soft down there. When he went down on me, wow, it was this.
I'm telling you, and you take care of it too.
I do take care of it. I do. So Drew, I got to come in and see you.
You put smelly good stuff in it.
I do put smelly. It's a lifestyle tips. Smell good.
Smell good.
Grooming.
Taste good.
Smell good. Taste good. Grooming is important.
Not just up there either.
We did a show once back from the old Sirius XM studios, probably 5 years ago. Maybe 6 years ago, because we have been blessed to be with Playboy Radio for over 6.5 years. We are the only show still left on Playboy Radio from the Sirius XM days. Anyhow, and it was all the calls, a couple hundred calls, and we couldn't take them all. It was just all about scent, and
we just mentioned one thing and it just blew up.
And usually we try to move on from a topic, but it was so funny and so much fun.
Do you remember some of the calls come in, truckers coming home after being in the car for 15 hours,
right?
3 days.
From Monday cheese?
And he's like, hey, why don't you? And she's like, no.
Nope.
It's just so wrong.
But Jessica Hall, the incredible, amazing Jessica Hall on Kendra on Top, was a host here at Playboy Radio, did a lot of things with Playboy TV. Jessica Hall, do you remember what she said about her man?
She loves it, especially when he goes to the gym and he comes home and he smells...
Right, he's a contractor.
Yeah.
So he's out on the site with his guys working all day. Then she likes when he goes to the gym also, doesn't shower, comes home, and she loves the musky scent down below.
But you know what I pertain that to is the cavemen day when they'd go hunt and they'd come back and the women are like, oh yeah.
Right.
But they couldn't say that. They didn't speak English.
They didn't really speak, but they did possibly go down.
Probably.
Mark, there is no Playboy Swing TV. We were very proud to be the only couple to do the first 4 seasons. Number 5 we said no to. There was no number 6. So that is, to answer that, okay, cool. A couple things I wanted to talk about. I keep hearing from ladies. I don't hear it so much from men, but I do feel this way.
Okay.
But I hear from ladies often that confidence is sexy.
Yes.
And what I wonder is, do men feel the same way about women? That, okay, that's a nice looking woman, but she's insecure, so Or is the guy thinking, it's a nice looking woman, she's a little insecure, but I still want to have sex?
Probably the latter of the two, because they're like, woohoo,
but
issues or something.
Is confidence, so the guy that you find and other women find sexy in the lifestyle, is confidence as important in a man or woman in the lifestyle setting is it as important in the lifestyle setting as it is in a vanilla setting?
It's completely the same.
Really?
Yeah, only because I'm not looking for someone to swing me off my feet or whatever. I just want someone confident in their own skin, and they're not going to be like, oh, I don't look good in this, and da-da-da. I know some people, women and men, feel that way, but I don't want that in my play partner.
Okay, so...
Only because it kind of is a bummer and...
Okay, so not Debbie Downer or Douglas Downer or, oh my God, I'm so bad. Oh my God, I won't last long. Not something like that, but just somebody who you could tell is a little insecure, maybe should have more confidence because they are a good person, they've been... For whatever reason. I would see it as, yes, a woman that's not confident in or out of lifestyle is not somebody I want to play with.
It's not sexy. It's
not sexy, and it's not somebody I want to play with. I look at the lifestyle, a lack of confidence can cause, obviously, insecurity.
Right.
Then you receive attention from somebody that may give you confidence you didn't think you already have, and believe that that person that gave you the confidence is the one you should be with.
Right. But
Do you see the circle I'm saying there?
What happens when that person is no longer in their life or stops giving them confidence? That person's going to revert back to themselves.
Hold on. Here you have a couple.
Right.
And let's say one of the two of them are not confident.
Okay.
Right? In this lifestyle. Yeah. And then here you have the other couple.
Yeah.
And they play. And it gives the one who's not confident confidence. For whatever reason. My concern is the one in this couple over here that's not confident.
Right.
That is now feeling confident because of one of the persons that gave them the confidence in this couple.
Yeah.
Would consider leaving their partner, believing that the confidence they got from the play partner will be there forever if they could be with that person. But then it goes to what you said, where once you start living daily life with them, it's totally different.
Totally different.
That's my concern with that.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like women that could possibly have insecurities or just a little not confident come into the lifestyle and they feel confident because they see all of these women.
They start to feel better about themselves.
Yeah, because it's not
empowering.
It's not just skinny people. It's not just movie stars. It's like all different shapes and sizes and everything.
Big, small, tall, short.
And you see all these women in this environment and you're like, I can do this. It gives you a little more confidence, not just individual like, oh, that person's going to give me confidence.
Okay, I got you. So they're building...
It's a boost of...
So they're building their security and they're building their confidence in a healthy way based on the fact that, hey, I don't have to be perfect because nobody here seems perfect. But they are perfect. Them, they're not perfect.
Right, of course.
And that's what they should. I see that. You and I see that at Desire. You and I see that at Hito. You and I see that on cruises that are lifestyle where nudity is acceptable and it's clothing optional.
Right.
That those who said, men and women who said they'll never take off their clothes, start to shed their clothing when they recognize, hey, everybody here is doing it. Mm-hmm. And nobody here is perfect.
Everyone's equal.
Everyone's equal. One guy may be more buff than me. One guy may be less buff than me. But it doesn't matter because we're all the best we can be.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Anthony, really quick, go to Dash Talk. That's where everything else is being fixed. But right now in Dash Radio, it's Dash Talk. That's what it is. But I do believe you grow. So confidence is sexy. What stops people from building it? I get asked, you get asked, how do I build confidence in myself? And you and I typically respond the same way. Okay? Mm-hmm. Sit with yourself. Listen to me. Sit with yourself and begin to understand your thoughts. Because now you're allowing yourself to gain clarity, which builds confidence. What do I mean? Accept who you are.
Right. You are the only you that you can be. So accept that. And if you want to change things about yourself, you change them. I'm not saying like go get a boob job or things like that.
But if that's what you want for you.
But if that will make you feel, I feel more confident with boobs.
My ex-wife wanted implants, you know this. Mm-hmm. And she asked me what I thought. And I said, here's my 100% feeling on that. If you're doing it for you, I support it.
Yes.
If you're doing it because you think I want you to do it or others will want you to do it, then I don't support it because that's unhealthy.
Right.
Because one of the ways you build confidence is you stop comparing yourself to others. In this lifestyle, if you continuously compare yourself to others, if you're a full swap couple or a soft swap couple, if you're exhibitionists or if you're voyeurs, and you compare yourself to others, this will not be a journey that you're going to enjoy.
Right. And you can never be that person, so why not just accept yourself and be the best that you can be?
Be the best you can be. So stop comparing yourself to others is one way to really build confidence. And go back to what you said. Yes, you may see things that you like. You may decide you want to exercise more, not to be in perfect shape, but to get your heart healthier so you last longer in bed.
Right.
I mean, endurance.
And unless you're Arya Stark, you can't put a face on.
Oh my God, way to make a Game of Thrones reference there. Endurance, testosterone. Great photos of you here on Facebook and Twitter, the photos you did. Testosterone. You are definitely leaning out. But what I love is you're doing it for you. You're not doing it because you think I want you to.
No, I do it for me.
You do it?
I want to feel better about myself. I want to feel better just in general, healthy and more energy. And
I miss, because I gave up gluten last July. And I did it, I'm not gluten intolerant, I just did it to feel better.
You miss gluten?
I miss gluten. But I thought I dropped maybe 10 pounds. I was at 220, 225, big, buff, upper. Oh, what's the one thing that, you can do it, but so many people will see us and they'll say, you were so much bigger on TV. Thanks, I know.
You've slimmed down.
Yeah, wow.
Don't say that.
No, it's just, mentally, I've body dysmorphia, muscle dysmorphia, so it gets to me mentally. But anyway, I lost about 23 pounds for the first time since interrupted. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, it's hard on the heart. It's hard on your back. It's hard on all those things. So I do miss being big. So when I see people, I don't feel insecure about myself because I'm not comparing myself to them anymore. That might be why.
That's why.
I'm not comparing myself to them. I only think about how I can be the best me. I understand who I am and what I stand for. So you want to build confidence, don't compare yourself to others. If you are a soft swap couple and others are full swap and they look happier to you, you don't know what happens behind closed doors.
Right.
You don't know.
You never know.
You never know. I mean, so much is not said, but pretended. Don't live your life based on what you perceive others are doing.
Yes.
Is that a fair way to put it?
That's totally fair.
All right. Make sure you never look down on yourself. Why should others believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? It's confidence. If you're not confident in yourself, why would others be confident in you?
I only look down on others because I'm usually the tallest woman in the room.
Okay. For that it makes sense. And don't get mad at mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes in life.
Yeah, we're human.
We're human. They happen.
Yeah.
Holy crap, they happen a lot sometimes. But you learn from them. Life is about learning, and you get a chance as long as you wake up every day. If you don't wake up, well,
then you're not going to learn anything.
You're not going to learn anything because you're dead.
Yeah.
Confidence, I believe, also comes quicker when we look at it psychologically when you let go. Let go of things that are weighing you down.
Right.
Let go of things that you feel are causing too much regret or weighing you down. You want to build confidence? Let it go.
Yeah.
Grow. Let it go so you can grow. How's that?
I like that.
All right, cool. All right. You want more information about how to build confidence? Let us know. Shoot us a message. Sorry you got kicked off, everybody.
I feel like there's a difference between confident and cocky, though. There's a huge difference. And
it's a fine line, though. What's the difference to you?
One person thinks is cockiness could be confidence to someone else.
So if we're talking to a couple or a woman and they were to say, or she were to say, I believe we could have fun in bed.
That's not
That's more confidence.
Yeah, it's more confidence.
I know I'm going to give you the best time you ever had in bed.
Cockiness.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's not a turn on for me. I just feel like they're overcompensating for something else.
Oh, typically.
Yeah.
Typically. And there's no need to. I don't need it. Who was it that said they're from the South, which means the show me states, the show me part of the country. I don't need to tell me how good or great you are at anything, whether it's physical, recreational, athletic, intellectual. I don't need you to tell me how great you are. Show me. You don't have to show me.
Because a lot of people talk.
Right. You know, like that woman who tried, you know, I'm a big deal in the lifestyle community. I'm considered a leader in the lifestyle community. You know what, honey? If you really were, this is the woman who was trying to bash Holli yesterday. If you really were that person, you wouldn't have to tell us. We would either A, know that about you, or B, have heard that about you. But you're Holli Pockets. I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, but you're world famous.
Right.
As a leader in the lifestyle community. And that's not just you saying it. ABC Nightline called you, and I, but the ambassadors of the lifestyle worldwide. Articles have been written about us worldwide. Definitely not bragging. What I'm saying is, you didn't say that to her.
Right.
She, though, felt she had to say it to you.
Yes.
And that's where cocky and lack of confidence is versus confident.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you know what? People don't have to be jerks. Like, why? Why be jerks?
I agree.
Just be people, like humans. We're all in this same world together.
Nah, that sucks. Natalie, why'd you get kicked off Facebook? Yeah, it is tough, and I know that sometimes they don't like the posts we put up. That's why this MeWe thing seems possibly a good idea. Facebook's not going to lose any business.
No.
And MeWe is not going to become a Facebook just because of the lifestyle community. But what's great is if they stay free, and I know I'm going backwards, but Natalie just made a comment. If they stay free, and if they allow, you know, more freedom in posting, then it can be an alternative. Definitely an alternative.
I have a hair down my boob.
You have a hair down your boob. Grab your hair.
It's itching me.
What's up, Florida? What's up, Ohio? Thank you. We hope to have a great weekend, Corey, you too. All right. A couple of things I wrote down that I wanted to talk about. Because you and I, again, we're blessed to get emails from around the world. Some really don't get it. Well, because, you know, I am a man. I want to force my wife in the lifestyle. What should I do? Never. We've had women say that too, but it's probably 15 guys every one woman that write us and say that. So never force somebody in the lifestyle.
Never force someone.
This is a we, not a me.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And it's going to turn out really bad if you force someone.
Mark DeBill is saying, since he's very new to the community, he's still very private and careful about it. Absolutely. You have to be private.
Of course.
You have to be careful. Somebody made a point, and I know I'm jumping back and forth. Squirrel. But anything you put online, don't ever forget this. Anything you put online is public. It can be...
And it's there forever.
It's there forever. No matter what privacy agreements are there, somebody can find it. Look what just happened to all these celebrities. They put out, I think it was Miley Cyrus and her ex-girlfriend. It's Tiger Woods and Lindsey Vonn when they were dating. And a few other, something McPhee, Catherine McPhee. Nude pictures, sexual pictures of them in the act of sex. You put it online, be prepared for, unfortunately, someone to see
there.
it.
I mean, even if you think that you take it off, people are probably taking pictures of it.
Yeah. Thank you, Alan, for the comment. So, yeah, people will probably take pictures of it and they'll share it.
Yep.
But we get these wonderful emails and these wonderful messages. And one of them was about, and we're going to respond to him, but he asked if we could talk about, well, Natalie actually asked if we could talk about single women in the lifestyle, and we'll get to that, definitely.
Okay, unicorns.
Unicorns, which there's a wonderful article on hollyandmichael.com in the know section, in the know, but long distance relationships. And he asked us to look at, you can't have a long distance lifestyle relationship where you've never met in person.
Right.
That's just not possible.
It's not possible.
I mean, you can have an open relationship, but I have my own views on these things. So when you look at long distance relationships, let's look at in the lifestyle of swingers, but it's a couple that does meet each other a couple times a year.
Okay.
That have met in person, that have physically been in the same room and touched each other.
Okay.
And maybe had others touch them.
Yeah.
Okay. What is needed for a long distance relationship to succeed?
Trust, communication,
Yeah.
and lots of flight miles.
Lot of miles or money to
Money to
fly.
spend to fly.
Yeah, money spent to fly.
I think first communication.
It is, wait, real quick. Tony Brooks, happy birthday. If you're watching, Tony Brooks, happy birthday,
and
beautiful
Bambi
lady.
Michelle, too, is birthday today.
Bambi, I know you're watching, happy birthday too. All right. So, a long distance relationship, trust,
Yes.
which you need in any lifestyle, swinger relationship, any type of polyamory, swinger, open, non-monogamous relationship.
Right.
Okay. So, trust, confidence
Confidence.
in your partner.
Yeah.
And in yourself, but in your partner.
That's sometimes hard.
And understanding why, because somebody might say, well, if you really cared about me, you'd move here. And then the other person can say, well, if you really cared about me, you'd move here. But that's not always true.
No, not always true.
Because of jobs or kids. There's so many reasons, financial reasons that might not happen. So long distance relationships are tough. I chose to never have one when I was single.
It's hard. That's how I first started. My ex-husband was a long distance relationship.
Right.
So it's hard. You really have to trust someone.
And that can be done. I'm not anti long distance relationships by any means. I just don't believe they're for me. Unless again it's open. So wait, if it's open, which means I can go out on a date. If I'm claiming you're my primary and you live across the country or in another state, or more than 20 minutes away from me.
20 minutes? Wow.
Just kidding.
In California, that's like a mile.
It is. I mean, someone can live 10 miles and it'll take an hour and a half to go get them. We have friends in town from Toronto. They're not too far from us right now, but it would take an hour and a half to go visit them.
Yeah.
We'll see them, of course. We'll see them, but still. All right. So long distance relationships, to me, I wasn't a fan of them unless we both agreed that we could hook up, play, fool around with other people.
And then when you see each other.
And then when we see each other, we have fun.
What do you consider relationship? Like this is the one that you can still play?
To some people it may be. To some people maybe, and to some people having the, God bless and thank you to the servicemen and women who have served and do serve now or will serve later, because that's tough. They're overseas.
Right.
They may be in the same country, but it's tough.
But they know the situation. Like both of them know the situation before they go in it, and they know it's going to be a long distance relationship, and they'll see each other, and they have kids together in homes and things like that. And
I think, and Natalie just made a point that she was in a long distance relationship, and then he chose somebody who was local to get more serious with. It's tough, but that it's understandable. Not when your feelings are involved. Not if you get hurt. I don't want to see anybody hurt or lied to. But if I'm in a long distance relationship, and again, I have never had a long distance relationship that was serious. Right. We were committed. No, it was, hey, you can hook up with who you want. I'm going to hook up with who I want. If we're going to be in the same place at the same time, and we both want to hook up, we'll hook up too.
Yeah.
I
think that should be said though.
It's got to be said. No.
Talk.
It's got to. Well, no. I disagree.
What if one thing? What if you? What?
So,
not the talk as in, okay, we're going to play with other people, but I think that you need to communicate as to what your needs are.
Vanilla or swinger, I believe if you haven't had, hey, we're committed, talk, then you're not committed. And to assume is to make an ass out of you and me. So vanilla or swinger, you don't have the right, not you, I'm saying, but you don't have the right to put pressure on the other person and assume they're going to be just as, I don't know, asexual until you see each other.
Right.
Without telling them, I would like this to be committed. And then that's where I would say, it's not happening. No way. I like to have fun, you know? Jake, hey, Pockets, who has more fun than humans?
True.
Nobody has more fun than humans.
Oh,
nobody. I don't know. Yeah, Jory, go ahead.
You don't see dogs building Disneyland.
Jory Wynn actually makes a really good point. And the original swingers, when we look back, now we're not going to go back hundreds of years, but when we look back in the United States, we look at the Air Force during World War II, is where a lot of people start talking about it. And the pilots of the Air Force were very close in the community here in the States. And when they would go off to do their tour during World War II, they would ask their friends, hey, if anything happens to me, take care of my family. And while I'm gone, take care of my wife.
Right.
Meaning it's okay for you and your wife to play with my wife. And a lot of people believe swinging had already been here, but it became a little more forefront with that.
Yeah.
Because they were a close-knit group.
A lot of men in the Air Force gone, and the wives needed taken care of.
Right, and so they felt it was safer to allow their friends to do this with their wife than suggest their wife do it with random people, for possibly the reason Natalie just said, because what if they fall for another person?
Right.
Swinging, you can, for you and I, it's not emotional. Yes, you look at Jake, you look at other people. We have an emotional attachment to them because we've been friends for years and years and years.
That's a friend attachment.
That's a friend attachment. That's a love. That's a friendship love.
Yes.
Yes, we would do anything for Jake and be there for Jake if he needed it, and we know that about him and others, a few others. But it's not I'm in love with you, I'm going to leave my partner.
Right.
Love.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
you know, it was weird. It was tradition back in the LDS days, or Mormon days, that if a man went off to war, the brother, if they had a brother, would take the wife, regardless if they had a wife too.
Doesn't surprise me or not.
Just...
Mormons. Jory, I'm sure you can tell us about the Air Force. I want to talk now about long-distance relationships that this listener sent to us an email about 2 weeks ago about. What about long-distance relationships? I'd love to hear what everyone has to say. Where you have never met the person physically. You've never been face-to-face with a person.
Yeah.
You've never touched them.
Okay.
It's all via text, email, and maybe a FaceTime or a Skype video chat, a Kik video chat.
Right.
But you've never met the person, and here you are declaring your love. Here you are declaring your devotion. Don't tell me that's a lifestyle couple, but how can that even be defined? And I'm being narrow-minded. Listen, I know I'm being narrow-minded here. I am. But how can that even be defined as a relationship?
I don't think it is because, and you can bash me if I'm wrong or you totally disagree.
Or just say you're wrong.
Or just say I'm wrong. But yeah, but I think that if you're not physically there with someone, there are so many things that you can say. Like, people are totally different online. People are totally different on text. And
Right.
they're going to put on their best front. But when you're with them in person, it's totally different.
Even a night or two in a hotel.
Yeah.
But what about, okay, let me now separate these two. Because there's a lifestyle listener that shared this, and other lifestyle couples have wondered the same thing. Now let's separate these long-distance relationships where you've never met into two categories. One that's via text or written word only, and via written word and video. Go to the written word only. You don't even know who you're freaking talking to.
No, it could be someone totally not even...
Listen, if you think you're talking to a dude, it could be a woman. If you think you're talking to a woman, it could be a dude.
Yeah.
It could be a group of people. It could be a class experiment. Who knows? But I understand you. Go ahead.
Take Chandler, for example. Do you remember he was talking
Chandler was talking to a woman.
Chandler was talking to a woman, and it turns out it was Janice that he would...
Oh, my God.
Right, you never know.
Chandler Bing. So you never know. You never know. And Veronica, love, we can't wait to see you in Vegas. You don't know who you're talking to. And I get, and listen, I'm a psychologist. I'm getting my PhD in clinical psychology very soon. I'm close to the dissertation phase. So, we can talk about my training and everything. I understand emotions.
Right.
I understand that common sense can get clouded and judgment can get clouded when the heart's involved.
Of course.
And I understand that Facebook, and before that, MySpace, and before that, AOL chat rooms, and before that, 900 numbers, led people down a path that they could feel something emotionally because they're being told what they want to hear.
Right.
And they're saying...
It's all lovey-dovey unicorns and bunnies.
Right. And you also can feel that you can share more when you're not looking the person in the face.
Right. Totally.
Right?
Different.
So you feel like I could be more open there.
Mm-hmm.
But how?
It baffles me.
How can you say this?
Relationship.
But I'm not just saying that they say, oh yeah, I have these feelings. I'm in love with this person. We are in a committed relationship. Great. Where do they live? They live in, let's say, Seattle. Okay, great. How often do you guys get to see each other? Well, we've never met. Wow. Okay. How often do you talk on the phone or via FaceTime or Skype? We never have. So wait, you've only used written word. I don't get it. I don't. Now let's add the video part to it. At least now you know who you're talking to.
Right, you know it's a real person or a real girl or
Well,
boy.
look at that Manti Te'o, the catfish one with that, the football player.
For like 2 years.
He was in love with her.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
2, 3, 4 years.
Just
I don't know. Pictures. That's it. And I think they convinced some girl to pretend it was her on FaceTime or something for a few minutes. I go back to this. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're bad. I'm not saying anything negative about you. I'm saying I don't get you. And I don't believe that it's a true relationship. You could argue, well, I have a relationship with God, or I have a relationship with the deity I believe in. Though I've never seen him or her, and I've never heard verbally from him or her. But I don't believe you're going to stay home, neglect the rest of the world,
Right.
not meet anybody else who can help complete your life, right?
Right.
Not complete, that's not no. Who can help complement your life.
Yeah.
Like you would believing in a deity. I just don't.
Right. I totally agree with you.
You know, and Veronica's making a great point. Even video and phone conversations can be fake these days.
Yeah.
They can be fake. So
Yeah.
I understand that it takes a lot of trust to be in a long distance relationship. And the lifestyle, most of the time, there was a gentleman at Central New York's VIP preview who, nice looking guy, he's there with a very beautiful woman. Remember the redhead woman towards the end of the night?
Yes. Yes.
And we're all standing around talking. There's a group of us. And he said, yeah, my wife and I came in here for a bachelorette party, and I brought our friend to this party. And they're playing pretty hard. I mean, above the waist, but they're going at it pretty good. And nobody was shocked. Because he and his wife are in the lifestyle. This is a 15-year friend they have. They don't see her all the time, but when they do see her, if she's available, they all play.
Right.
Or in this case, he and she played a little bit until the wife was done with the bachelorette party.
Yes.
I get those kind of long-distance relationships. Because you're in front of each other.
You know that they exist.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, dude, catfishing, misrepresent yourself online.
Huge.
It's
that,
huge.
That I don't get either. I do not get
I don't get it. I don't understand. But I love that email. Long distance relationships. I get it when you physically meet. I don't get it when you've never met the person. And maybe you've seen them, but you haven't. I don't get it. I totally don't get it. It's just one of those things.
Right.
Is it easier to find true happiness when you stop trying to find yourself? Often we have said to people, this lifestyle, you know, you can listen to there are no other radio shows. You can listen to podcasts. We're on demand now, so we're a live radio show and podcast also. And yeah, we can talk about who we had sex with, when we had sex with them, where we're going to have sex next, and who we're going to play with. And I love hearing about people's experiences. But you and I, Pockets, would rather talk about how you can do all that yourself versus telling you what we've done. Because just to tell you what positions we had sex in with people, well, you're not going to...
What's that going to do for you?
Yeah, like Mark was saying, he's new. That's not going to give Mark any tips as to, you know, when you're at a party, here's some things. When you're meeting people, here's some things. Or like this, true happiness. Because this lifestyle should be a supplement, like Testazone. Testazone is a great supplement to increase your quality of life, your endurance, your libido, your stamina, your energy. You can lose weight because it helps with your metabolism. You don't get a shaky thing. Testazone is a supplement. On Amazon, just search Testazone. The lifestyle should be a supplement.
Right.
It should not be a replacement.
Right.
Is that fair?
Yes. A supplement, it's not like the food intake. You need food intake, but you
Right.
supplement with
Different vitamins, different minerals,
things like that,
different
yeah.
herbs. So if you're entering a lifestyle as a single woman or a single man or a couple, thinking it will lead your relationship or you to true happiness, I'm sorry to tell you, it's not going to happen that way.
Not gonna happen.
It's not. That's one of those, what's that movie, Danger, Will Robinson, Danger. That's one of those danger areas because then you're asking to replace it might not be the person, but other things you feel are wrong.
And the intimacy and things
Right.
like that.
So true happiness comes from inside. And I believe true happiness can occur when you stop trying to find yourself.
Right.
What's that song? Come Back to Me.
Come back to me. Oh, that one he's waiting around.
David
until
Cook, right?
She finds herself.
When you find you, come back to me. I'm thinking, woman, I ain't gonna be waiting for you.
What if she never finds herself?
Well, not only that,
And you're losing out on life just to wait for someone? No.
Veronica Love says you have to, in my opinion, find and know yourself before you can be complimented by someone else. Exactly. It's like a puzzle. You can't complete a puzzle without knowing what pieces are missing and knowing what pieces go where. The lifestyle is a piece of the puzzle, not the whole puzzle. Exactly.
I love that.
100%.
It's beautiful.
I also believe your partner is a piece of the puzzle. They don't complete you. They complement you. And I don't mean like, oh, you look good today. I like that hat on you. Wow, you look good in that tank top, Pockets. No, I don't mean compliment that way.
Well, if you were talking like that.
Wouldn't that just be so... Okay, never mind.
Weird.
So weird? Yeah. Daryl, you're more than welcome anytime. Send me a message so I know how to reach out to you. Right?
Yes.
All right. Internal locus of control is very important. All right, let's go back to this. Stop trying to find yourself. To live life is to grow. To live life is to change.
Yeah,
It is.
of course.
Think about this, Pockets. What you preferred 1 year ago, 5 years ago, or 10 years ago may not be what you prefer today. And I'm not just saying sexually. I'm not just saying in a life partner. Mm-hmm. I'm not just saying in food. I mean in anything. Everything changes. I'm not the same person I was when... But what you prefer, wait. It's not that everything changes. It's what you preferred.
Yeah.
It's where you may have gone this way instead of that way. Now you may go this way instead of that way because you grow. Things change.
Right.
Is that fair?
No, that's totally fair. I think that everyone's like that. No one stays the same unless you like OCD.
Unless you're OCD. Mel, thank you for that compliment. Hopefully we'll see you this weekend or next weekend. I know next weekend for sure. Vegas, September 2nd. Well, the first Friday, great big party at Central Las Vegas, and then September 2nd, Central Las Vegas. Locals, no cover. Out-of-town guests, 50% off your cover. Just reach out to us. If you do pay cover, your drinks are covered. Your first 2 drinks, which covers are covered. Which covers are covered. All drinks are buy one get one free. Both Friday and Saturday evenings at Central After Dark. And September 2nd, we have secured 2 large suites, private hallway, 2 large suites for playrooms, complimentary. There's no cost to our guests. Why? Because that's what we can do, and as long as we can do it, we will do it for you. So Mel, thank you, and I'm hoping you'll join us there. All right, cool. So accept this and grow. Stop trying to find yourself. Accept that things in life change. Accept that today you may be full swap, but tomorrow you may be exhibitionist because of health reasons, because of issues in your marriage or relationship.
Yeah.
Accept that you may be voyeurs today, but you and your partner decide tomorrow you want to be soft swap or full swap.
It doesn't have to be the same all the time. You can change, you can grow, you can move around.
I believe that once you accept this, you grow.
Yes.
Once you accept that to live is to change, you begin to grow.
And I don't want people to think, oh, I was this way, I have to always be this way. Oh.
Level playing field in life, baby. I think it's a level playing field, right? If we're looking at the lifestyle, whether you're voyeur, like to watch, exhibitionist, like to be watched, saw swap, anything for your rules and boundaries and the people you're playing with rules and boundaries, up to and including foreplay, but not penis and vagina, full swap, everything I just said is soft swap, but penis and vagina. You and I had a 5th category on this level playing field. People who are just cool and want to hang out with other people they think are cool, but they don't want to watch, be watched, or play.
Right.
They just want to be around fun, sexy people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Another way I feel, so the first thing, to live is to change. Another way I find you can find true happiness by stop trying to find yourself, because I think you found yourself.
Right.
Sit back. It's an old cliche.
Relax.
Smell the roses.
True.
Relax, like you said.
Relax.
And enjoy the sound of music. Oh. Just enjoy your environment. It may be the birds tweeting. I don't know, what do they do? Humming? Tweet? What
the
do birds
hummingbirds hum.
Maybe the sound of birds. Maybe the sound of nature. But sit back, smell the roses, enjoy the sounds around you, the sound of music. Most importantly, love yourself. As is.
Yes.
When you love yourself as is, in this lifestyle, as a swinger, or as a vanilla, then others can learn to love you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have, and I'm not saying, oh my God, I'm so in love with you. No, I mean, love like you're a good person, things like that. I don't know.
Try your hardest, try your best. You know, it's kind of like getting pregnant. Once you stop trying, it happens.
It happens, right? That's what it was like with you guys.
Yeah.
You and Rex. You kept trying. Did you? It was IVF, wasn't it?
No.
No, not IVF.
I got drunk one night.
You got drunk one night. Yeah. That
usually happens. If you want to get pregnant, drunk.
That was on a Friends episode too.
That was
I know.
on a Friends episode.
So looking at loving yourself, looking at entering a lifestyle if you're new, entering a lifestyle more if you've been in it a while, or you've never been in it, you're watching, thank you. You're listening on Dash Radio, thank you. All you have to do is download the Dash Radio app. Then right now it's Dash Talk. It will go back to the old station, but right now it's Dash Talk. And you can hear us, I believe it's Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
You can always stay in touch with us at SwingTime69 on Twitter. Michael Pockets right here on Facebook. And your Instagram?
Real Holly Pockets.
Real Holly Pockets. So those are all always available too.
Yes.
But I want to talk about how you can say goodbye to regrets. One of the ways I believe you want to have a happy, healthy life, vanilla or swinger lifestyle, stop wanting to turn back time. If I could turn, or wait, what's Cher? If I could turn back time, if I could find, I won't sing anymore. I won't. But Stop wanting to turn back time. Stop saying, I wish I was this, or I remember when. No.
Because you can't turn back time.
You're never going to be able to turn back time.
No.
Okay. The DeLorean did it with the flux capacitor. Is that what it was called?
I think so.
Back to the Future, right?
Since I watched that.
But how many of us truly own a flux capacitor and a DeLorean?
I have one. I'm working on it, but it's not up and running yet.
Right. So number one, say goodbye to regret. Stop wanting to turn back time. In the lifestyle of vanilla, be the best you can be. Stop trying to turn back time. Another thing, I regret this or I made that mistake. You need to make mistakes to grow.
Right.
We talked about that just a minute ago. What was that topic? Stop. It's easier to find true happiness when you stop trying to find yourself. Mm-hmm. I made a mistake. I don't know if that's really me. Oh, that's not good. No. You need to make mistakes to grow. You're human. In the lifestyle, a lot it can happen.
Yeah.
Out of the lifestyle, a lot it can happen. Mistakes will always happen. And if you could go back, here's one thing that I baffles me. If you could actually go back and change a mistake, it doesn't inoculate you for making mistakes in the future.
No, because all mistakes are different.
Right. What if I would have hooked up with that couple? Or what if we would have hooked up with that girl? Okay, let's say we can go back in time and change that.
Right.
What do we lose, though, because we did do that?
The Butterfly.
The Butterfly. Great movie by Ashton Kutcher.
Yes, great movie.
I didn't know he could do dramatic roles because I'd only seen him in that 70s show at the time. The Butterfly Effect. Older movie. Go rent it if you can. Really good.
But it kind of is a lesson.
It is because mistakes make for crucial learning experiences. And just because you could change one does not mean your life is going to be perfect.
Right.
It doesn't. It could change. How about this?
And you would never learn a lesson if you constantly went back and changed things.
And it could change your entire future.
Right.
What if you're sitting at home and there is a regret you have, but you love your partner, you love the children you have, you love the home you live in, you love the job you have, the education, all of that. Recognize, again, I know it's what we see in movies, but it's true. Recognize that if you did go back in time, you risk losing all of that. So get over, say goodbye to regrets. Say goodbye to those regrets. Say hello to happiness.
Right. Look forward to the future, not
dwell on the past.
Not dwell on the past.
You are the person you are because of where you have been. Deep thinking, I know.
Oh, I know.
But you are the person you are today. You and I are the people we are in the lifestyle today because of where we have been. We were at a swinger party. It was a mansion rented out by a group that's no longer doing parties here in LA. And we were approached by a casting director. We said no. 2 weeks later, they had talked us into, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, it just wasn't, my background's medical research, Pockets is IT and credit card processing. So 2 weeks later, we agree and we start filming Swing. No one knew where Swing was going to go.
Right.
It was first season, it was great. Then, after we stopped filming, after the first 4 episodes, we were asked to be on Playboy Radio's morning show, just as guests. Went great. 4 hours later, they offered us our own show, but only 5 episodes. Before the 4th episode started, they offered us our own show to stay permanently. Mm-hmm. You don't know where life is going to take you.
That was 6.5 years ago.
That was 6.5 years ago. It has become our career. For a few reasons, I lost my largest consulting contract. It was a huge consulting contract. I would like to have that back. I would like that money back. That was really great money. We do this out of passion and love. I did that because I wanted to live a good life. Now we get to live a very nice life, very happy life, very good life. But the money's different. And you and I don't do this for the money, which may be why we refer people to other places and all that kind of stuff. Whereas now that we own a club, we're happy to tell you about the other clubs in each city. We have a club, or any club around, or any city around the world. Why? Because community grows.
We grow.
When we all work together and we grow, right. But there's so many that are just hating. Anyway, but those decisions we made, had we not done the show, those physicians wouldn't have been excited and recognized me and asked me questions. HR wouldn't have said you need to resign, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I don't regret it. It's got us to where we are. It allows us to do certain things. We've been blessed by all the people we meet. Again, yes, I would like to have, that was a 7-figure income, people. I'm a very, 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 very low 7-figure income. No, not NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball money. No. Very, very low 7. But it was a lot of money. Not even close to that now. But it's okay. We're happy. We're in love. We have healthy children. You know, money can't make you happy. I don't know, but money it can pay your bills, which does make you happy.
Yes.
But I'm not complaining about money. What I'm saying is get rid of your regrets, because we don't have any regrets about where we are today, knowing that had we said no to that, we could still be here.
Yes.
But I'm proud of where we are, and we've done this together, even with the bad, even being sued for full custody of our children, even losing my job, you losing your job because of it. All of that. I'm still proud of where we are today. Say goodbye to regret. Stop lying to turn back time. Stop the guilt. Seriously. I don't believe in...
It only brings heartache.
I believe it does.
Yeah.
Because you can't go back.
Right.
And you can't undo what's already done.
So just fix the future. Fix what you want to change.
Or control what you can control.
Yes.
You know, there is the saying, it is what it is, which is true, but control what you can control. You can control your future, like you just said.
Yes.
I don't believe in destiny. I don't believe that everything is predetermined and somebody is pulling strings like I'm a puppet and you're a puppet.
Right.
I don't. I believe, you know, because does that mean that when I walk outside, if I choose to go to the mailbox instead of going to Costco, that someone made that choice for me? I choose to think, no, I just wanted to see if that package came today.
Right.
Then I'll go to Costco, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, thank you, Jim. Swing was not the same after we left. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate that. We're proud and humbled that you say that, and we hear that. And again, it's very humbling.
Yes, it is.
Take great pride in that. We hope that what we brought was a perspective of how we believe it is. There's no one right way to swing. There's no one right way to be in a marriage. There's no one right way to raise kids. We do what we think is best for us, and if it helps others take certain parts of what we do.
Yeah.
And part of that is having no regrets. Sure, we wish, hey, maybe if that was different. But we can't change it.
Right.
We can't change it.
Yep, no we can.
So, and stop feeling guilty. In this lifestyle, there's so much that's going on. If you cheat, hell yeah, feel guilty. But acknowledge your partner. When you caught your ex-husband cheating, it's painful. I get that. Would it have been less painful the first couple times if he admitted it to you instead of you having to catch him and him lying about it?
Yes.
It would have been easier.
Yes, it would have.
What would have made that easier?
Just him being honest. Just the
trust.
I mean,
You could then...
Yeah, because then I can start to trust him, but you can't trust if someone keeps lying to you.
Right. And the only thing he changed wasn't his behavior, it was his passwords.
Right.
I'm not trying to be funny, I mean, swinging is built on honesty, trust, and communication. Cheating is based on lies and deceit. If you're doing something and you don't want your partner to know about it, that's all right, it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's not right. We're not going to out you. We're not going to tell your partner. That's not our place.
No, it's not.
And if you come to me, you know, in a certain way because of my licensing and accreditation, I can't. Not that I would, I can't. But I don't believe that in a hypothetical situation, if someone shares with us and we learn they're being unfaithful, that if we tell their partner that it's gonna save their relationship. No, what it's gonna do is cause a problem. And
for us,
for us in the sense that it's not our place to get involved. You can argue, you can debate, you can say I'm wrong, but I disagree. And the reason is it does no good if I or Holly go and tell someone, hey, he or she is doing this. It does a lot of good when they come to us and tell us what they're doing and we say, we support you as a person, but we don't support what you're doing.
And you probably need
you should go talk to your partner.
Go talk to your partner.
It's best that you go talk to your partner because 3 things in life will never stay hidden. Remember?
The sun, the moon, and the truth.
The sun, the moon, and the truth. Those 3 things in life will never stay hidden. So you may think, oh no, you should go tell the partner. No, it's not our place to tell a partner. It's your place to tell your partner if something's going on that shouldn't be going on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just get rid of the guilt. Get rid of the guilt. I mean, if you're cheating, yeah, you should feel guilty and try to fix that with your partner.
Yes, you should.
We're going to talk about single women on the next episode. Natalie, Phoenix, I know that's important to you, and I want to talk to you a little bit what you're thinking when Holly and I see you so that we can direct it that way and make sure we're really addressing your needs and concerns, because then we'll be able to help anyone else who has those thoughts, those feelings, or those concerns. Mm-hmm. I can address them on a psychological level. I can address them on a level of what we've seen and what we've experienced. To truly get your words, to even have you speak to us on air would be even more powerful.
Yes, it would.
Who else? We've got Billy coming on soon, the Manhole podcast. Hysterical podcast. If you haven't heard it, hysterical podcast. Last Sunday, he had a woman who said she's never gotten off orally before. And every man swears they can do it.
Right.
So he found 10 guys that believe they can get her off orally.
Wow.
He interviews the guys before they go in. They come out, he interviews them again. And then when they all leave, they get 10 minutes to try to get her off orally. Then when they all leave, she comes in and talks about it.
Nice.
I can't wait to hear that episode. It should be hysterical.
That'll be awesome.
Billy's hysterical. Holly Randall's going to be joining us in the studio soon. We're going to be in the studio with Holly Randall. She is a world famous photographer. She did all 3 of your Playboy pictorials.
She did. She's amazing.
She photographed all 3 of Holly's of Pockets' Playboy pictorials.
Yep.
We really appreciate and respect and enjoy her work, and she comes from a long line of famous photographers, her family, things like that. Swing Time with Holly and Michael, right here, hollyandmichael.com, iTunes, really anywhere they have podcasts. And if you want to listen live, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, Dash Radio, Dash Talk. Check it out. Really proud to have you join us at SwingTime69 on Twitter. You?
Real Holly Pockets on Instagram.
Michael Pockets on Facebook. If you're watching right now, don't forget. Hang out with us, even off air. Are you ready?
Yep.
Swing, swing. We love you, family. So now I unplug the microphone. We have all this here. And we'll stop the pre-record.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. Mwah.
Thank you.
Tessa's Zone. Oh, Lucky Dragon. That's where we've been living in Vegas until our place is finally ready. Thank you, Lucky Dragon. And that bottle of Dom Perignon. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Dom Perignon.
We haven't drank it yet, but
You should.
yeah, we'll have to crack it open. Special occasion, we'll have to crack it
Special
open.
occasion.
We'll have to crack it open. You want to say bye?
Peace out.
Peace out.